Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Bath & Body Works candle haul to share with you. Don't know what it was. I think I got sucked in by some recent reviews that I had been watching from Tina Divalicious, but once Bath & Body Works launched their buy two, get two sale, and I had two 20% off coupons, I was going to get the candles for $9.80 a piece. So I decided to go ahead and go into the store, do some sniffing, and see if there was anything that I was intrigued enough to want to get. And I ended up walking away with 8 candles. I also will tell you before we get into the actual candles that I am going to probably be chopping these candles up to melt, which I always swore I would never do. But the reason I was prompted to do this is that in our new house, I'd say like maybe 2 months ago, Ben noticed that our kitchen cabinets, which are white, were getting like a little bit of a black soot on them, which was atrocious. And I scrubbed the cabinets and kind of made an agreement that I wouldn't do as much candle burning, but I'm kind of getting to a place where I don't want to do any candle burning because it was not fun scrubbing our cabinets down to the nice white paint that they were. So I'll definitely be reporting back on how that goes. I share that with you because it was relevant to my purchasing in the sense that with melting wax, it's going to last a heck of a lot longer than if I were burning it. So I really had to decide if I wanted to have a big surplus of that scent. And these 8 candles seemed worthy for the cause. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first candle that caught my eye was Endless Weekend. This is a body care scent that I really like. I have heard good things about this candle and I kind of went back and forth on the wax. I think my nose was just sort of depleted at the point where I picked this up to smell it because I wasn't getting like a ton of great scent from it. And I will say this is probably a lighter, just a general like a lighter scented candle, but I really do like it. Now that I'm smelling it here in my house, it smells a lot like the body care. So I'm really excited to have this because I haven't had any Endless Weekend body care in quite some time. The other blue candle that I grabbed was Iced Blueberry Biscotti. This whole like beautiful packaging has been around for a while. I actually went into the store and paid, I'm pretty sure it was nearly full price for a pink lilac and vanilla candle, which that one's really awesome. And when I was smelling a lot of these, they didn't strike me as super amazing or at least worth a higher price tag. But upon going back in and hearing reviews and sniffing them, this one's really, really yummy. It has like blueberry pie vibes, but not as bakery. It doesn't feel as bakery, so I think I'm gonna like it. I've been going back through like a bit of a blueberry craze lately. I pulled out like my blueberry ice cream wax melts. It kind of had like a little subcategory of blueberry, and that has really turned me on to a new appreciation of blueberry, and that's what that gives me vibes of. So I am curious to warm that wax up and see how it performs when it's not just on cold sniff. My next 2 candles that I have are kind of unusual purchases for me. The first one I got was Sun-Kissed Coconut. I wouldn't say I'm a big coconut fan, but this has really yummy floral notes in it. I can't remember what the floral is. Oh, ylang ylang. I really love that. I used to love Velvet Tuberose, which had that scent in it. It just smells so yummy. It's a really nice florally scent. I don't really feel like I'm getting a lot of coconut on cold. It's more floral, and I just love a pure floral scented candle, so I was really pumped to see this one. And the second unusual candle that I got was Fresh Orange. I really went back and forth on this. I was torn for candle number 8 whether I wanted to get Bubbly Rosé or Fresh Orange. I don't know what it is. Bubbly Rosé, I've smelled it multiple times and I'm still always very hesitant to grab it. I don't know what my deal is, but in the end, oh God, this smells so good. It kind of reminds me, this probably won't be like the most inviting scent description. It reminds me of those mosquito candles that they make. It's like that with orange infused in it. And for some reason, I'm really into it. The last time I got an orange scent, it was orange and chocolate, and I really freaking enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that this, while not chocolate based, is giving me the same vibes. I really love the citrusiness of that, and I love the orange crispness that this one has, so I'm looking forward to seeing how I feel once it's in my wax melter. Final 4 candles I've organized together because they're all pink. The first one, I'm so happy to see this on the shelves. It is Love Rose Vanilla. I knew that the candles had stuck around after they had cleared out the body care, but I had hesitated burning the one that I have from the older packaging because I wasn't sure once the body care stopped being produced, if the candles, as soon as stores stopped selling them, if they would be done with them. And I was only seeing them online in the most, I'd say like 3 months, but it seems like with the repackaging, the rebranding, this has come back. So I, of course, had to get one. Oh my God. This is actually going to be a pleasure to have in wax form only because it will last so much longer. And I am still infatuated with this scent. I'm very, very happy to grab it in updated packaging. Other one that I have is Wild Berry Jam Donut. Again, much like Ice Blueberry Biscotti, I kept saying to myself, like, this is basically just cinnamon donut. Like, why are you going to buy something out of season? But the more I smell it, the more I get some blueberry mixed in there, some berry. It reminds me a little bit of, I think, berry waffle cone. And I'm just hoping that that's the vibe I get when I melt it down because I love berry waffle cone, but the performance of that candle has been so horrendous for the last few years that I just swore off of it. So I decided to go ahead and snag this under the impression that with me melting it, I'm more likely to enjoy the scent, and that will be delightful. Final 2 candles are 2 of the same. I went for 2 of the Love Every Bunny Sweet Carrot Cake. I kind of went with 2 here because there's been a lot of hype about this candle, and the store that I went to had a ton of Easter stuff left, but they had a bunch of this candle too, not as much as the other candle scents, but still a surplus. And I've been hearing that there are stores that have sold out of this very early on. This is so good. It has a distinctive cream cheese note in there, and I find that with the wax melts that I've had recently with cream cheese, I really like the scent of it. So I figured I may as well have 2 of this. The packaging, I will say, is really adorable on here. It's just a wraparound, but I still really like it, and the excitement of finding this candle made me go ahead and pick up 2. Final item that I snagged was a free body care item, which you probably know what that's gonna be. Yeah, Salt Water Breeze. I told you guys the last time I used this up that I was probably going to cash in another free item coupon, and I happen to have one, so it deters me from buying a full size, so I figured that that would be worth it to cash in the coupon for this. I am very much itching to be done with winter scents and moving into like spring, summer scents, so I'll probably get this used up real fast because it's one of my current obsessions of the moment. All right, guys, that is it for me and this haul. Like I said, I'm planning on turning these into melts. I've never done that before, so I'm gonna do a little bit of experimenting, and if I find a system that works, I'll recommend to you guys. And we can thank my white kitchen cabinets for forcing me to finally change my ways and not melt these candles. But I'm curious to know if you picked up any candles during the buy 2 get 2. I know that the candle sale prices have been kind of shoddy lately. They seem to really be wanting to do the $15.95 as our new sale price, but that to me really isn't a sale price. Even these at the $9.80 price point, that's basically candle day now. And so thinking about that, I'm more inclined to purchase during these windows of time versus during just candle day, even though it's a totally different season, but just something to keep in mind. I so appreciate you being here, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I purchased, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.